Okay guys, in this video I'll teach you how to add WIMs to the boot file for Windows boot. Okay, the normal Windows boot is always only one option. For Windows 7 or Windows 10 or Windows 8 it's like this. Okay, so I'll show you. Open my computer. If your partition, Windows partition is like this, Windows 7 Pro x64, like you can name it like this. I always name the partition to know where is the operating system. Okay, I name this partition to know this is the operating system. Inside this operating system there is a boot folder including inside this BCD. Okay, this is the boot. The boot process is from boot mgr. Windows boot partition is this is the procedure, and this is the procedure taken when the Windows startup. It will start boot from boot mgr. Boot mgr will lead to boot. Inside this boot configuration data, so you can add many WIMs inside. So which program I can use to add more WIMs to this Windows boot configuration data? So I'll tell you, this is boot ice. You can run this boot ice from ISO. You can run it from boot ISO. Okay, so bootable ISO, you can boot from boot ice. Then when the boot ice open with you, it will be like this. So go to BCD, boot configuration data. So from inside you will choose Windows 7 Pro, your Windows partition. Inside boot folder, this boot configuration data, make open. Okay, after that you can press easy mode. Okay, you will find only Windows 7. If you have Windows 10, so your Windows will be Windows 10. Windows 11, you will see this only one option. That's why Windows open directly, go continuously without passing with this screen. Okay, you cannot see this Windows 7, but this already exists in the file of boot configuration data. So from here I can add many things. I can add another Windows installed in another partition in computer, and many things. So I'll also VHD the one related to this video exactly. I created this video to teach you how to add WIMs, many WIMs. Okay, new WIM boot entry. Yes, right, new WIM. So I can call it, for example, this is the WIM for boot ice, bootable ISO, bootable ISO. I'll take the WIM from inside, so I'll name this WIM boot ice. Okay, boot ice USA dot WIM. I'll name it like this. This is only name, not related to the file. Okay, so I'll make the WIM. I'll name the WIM also the same. Where is the WIM I can boot? This is only the name of the WIM I'll take. This is the title of the WIM. So from where is this WIM? I'll choose the partition I'll boot from. Okay, this is the partition I'll boot from is window. This is the hard disk drive, my hard disk drive. Which partition I can boot from? I'll specify this Windows 7 Pro. Inside Windows 7 Pro, I'll identify the location for my WIM. Okay, I'll identify the location of, for example, inside this Windows 7 Pro, for example, I'll create another folder. Okay, I'll name it WIMs, WIMS, because I'll put all WIMs inside this one. From where I can get this WIMs? Okay, I'll tell you, there is ISOs. You know the bootable ISO, bootable ISO, partition wizard, bootable ISO, like this. These ISOs I shared with you before. DSM, ESAS, Ghost, GMHX USA, bootable ISO, SMATDAV 2023 USA, boot ice. All of these ISOs I shared with you before. For example, we want to boot ice. So the first step, you will open this ISO. Double click, it will open with you. Then you can boot from inside these sources. You will find boot WIM. Okay, I'll take this boot WIM, copy. Okay, then I'll go there inside WIMs, the WIMs I created. I'll put this WIM, but what is the name of this WIM? I'll name this WIM exactly the same as I added inside. This is boot ice WIM. I take it from the ISO. Okay, and I saved it inside this WIMs. this is the boot WIM from boot bootable ISO. So I'll name this boot from this. This is what is the location for this. I'll name it like boot ISO. Paste. Let's take the name of this one, bootable ISO USA. Copy. So I'll name this WIM the same. Okay, this is boot USA.wim. So what is the location? This is inside F, then partition F for Windows Pro, Windows 7 Pro. Then this is the location. So I'll make backslash. I'll add only backslash. Then I'll add this the same name. Then I'll take all the location, copy. Then I'll put it here inside this one. After backslash, I'll paste my location. Paste. I'll remove this F. Okay. I'll leave only backslash WIMS bootable ISO, because this is already the WIMS. This bootable ISO. This is boot ISO WIM already stored inside WIMS folder. WIMS folder we created before inside this Windows partition. Okay. This is for WIMS, right? Now I created a bootable boot from WIM, boot ISO USA. Then I'll save a change like this. Okay. Then I'll save global settings. Okay. Then bootable boot ISO USA already added to the Windows boot menu. Okay. Let's close it now. We already finished now. So you can add the same. You can open the ISO from there, and you can put all WIMs you need. Okay, inside this ISOs, for example, I take SMATDAV 23, double click to open sources. I'll take this one, copy, then I go there, paste, and I'll name it the same as the bootable ISO. What is the bootable ISO name? Is the bootable ISO name is SMATDAV 2023. Let's name it manually, no problem. Let's name it manually. SMATDAV 2023 underscore USA 2023 underscore. I'll name this WIM. Okay. Then I'll take the same, make copy of the name. Okay. And the location, we know the location now. So go to boot ISO, open BCD. Inside this BCD, I'll open the same. It's already opened. Okay. I'll add from here. Add again another WIM. I'll add another WIM. This is will boot for Windows. The first option will boot Windows 7 directly. The other one will boot from WIM, boot ISO WIM we added before. Then I'll add the third one from add. I'll choose new WIM boot. Okay. I'll name the new WIM with the new name like this, SMATDAV 23, and also I'll save the same location. So where is the location? Which hard disk it will boot from? I'll choose my hard disk, Toshiba hard disk drive. Which partition? I'll choose Windows 7 Pro. What is the location for your WIM? I'll take the backslash WIMs backslash. I'll name the same as the WIM name. Okay. Then I'll save change. So save global settings. So close now. Now it's okay now for Windows 7. Now if I boot from Windows 7 now, so you will see the same exactly these three options. For example, I don't know, I can boot from this one now, but let's make active partition. Let's open partition wizard 10. Okay. Inside this partition wizard 10, we will change the boot. My hard disk already boot from this partition 174. Now I wanna change the boot to this partition, Windows 7 Pro. So I'll make it set active. Okay. Then I'll apply change now. Okay. Because I wanna make this Windows 7 Pro, this is the active partition. So my hard disk drive will boot from this Windows Windows 7 Pro. This is actually happen in your computer, right? In your computer. So let's close. Let's check the boot now from this hard disk drive. Let's check hard disk. Okay, which hard disk I'll boot from? This one is a boot tester. This program is a boot tester. You can find it inside this my Windows Live CD. So double click. Let's test the boot. Boot from which hard disk? It's hard disk Toshiba. Let's make the boot to check what will happen. Where is the boot exactly? I think the boot not yet changed. Not yet changed. Because I made this Windows 7 Pro partition is active, but I didn't identify which boot partition. Okay, let's check. See, no changes. So how to change the boot? From boot ICE, I'll open this boot ICE. Then from physical disk, I'll take Toshiba. I'll change the MBR, master boot record, to boot from specific partition. So this one I'll control which MBR from entire hard disk drive. Then I'll choose the partition, which partition I'll boot from hard disk drive, but which partition I'll take. This is partition boot record, and this is master boot record. Master boot record, it means boot from entire hard disk drive. Master boot record, boot from all entire the hard disk drive. So I'll choose from here. I'll change from grub to Windows. Okay, then I'll install. Then Windows NT6 MBR. See, successfully changed, and that's okay. So I'll close this one. Let's choose partition. Which partition I'll boot from? Okay, I'll choose boot MGR, but from where I'll specify the partition I want to boot from. Windows 7 Pro. Then I'll choose install configuration. Make it okay. So now I identified the master boot record and the partition boot record. Master boot record, let's check it again from Windows 6 boot. This is for Windows 7, but NT5 for Windows XP and the previous versions. But this is the latest versions, Windows 7 from Windows 7 and the newer one. This is for Windows. I'll make it like this. Then I'll close. Then I'll go to the partition. Which partition I'll boot from? I'll identify Windows 7 Pro. I'll boot from this MBR. Okay, double click. Okay, then it will successfully added PBR partition boot. Then let's check now the boot. Check. Yes, it will go directly to the partition for Windows 7. See, this is 3 options we added before. So now added successfully, so you can boot. This will boot for Windows 7. Okay, we'll go to Windows 7 boot, so it will start your Windows. Okay, but the other options will be for the other WIMs. Okay, let's go again to choose the other options. Let's go for boot ICE USA. This is boot from WIM. Let's press enter. It will start. Then it will finish up to the end. It will start boot ICE USA, but now I'm booting from this WIM. Okay, I think now everything is easy for you. Let's check the boot, another boot to check, to choose the third one, to check it if it's working or not. This is for SMATDEV 2023. It will start boot till finish. Okay, this is for SMATDEV. Let's check it. I'll pause the video to avoid wasting your time. Let's pause the video from here. Pause. Now started successfully, no problem. I will not activate. I'll choose no because it's already activated. This is SMATDEV 2023. Okay, it will start. Let's say pause the video for a while. No need to boot. No need to pause because it's already started. So this is the boot tester. This program is a boot tester in my Windows Live, so you can check the boot and to test your boot if good or not. Okay, now you know everything now, how to add new WIMs to the Windows boot partition, Windows boot menu, from BCD, boot configuration data, inside this your Windows partition, inside boot, this boot configuration data. So actually you cannot access this one while Windows is working, while Windows is running. You cannot access this boot configuration data. That's why I told you it's better to boot from bootable ISO. Then you can control this BCD, and you can add more WIMs, and you can identify the other location for which WIMs you will put. You will create a new folder, you will put your WIM you want to boot from. Then also, like the previous video, I told you to get this boot SDI under system 32 under Windows, so you can copy this file from there and put it here to be able to boot from WIM. Okay, it's for if you want to boot from your flash memory, it's the same. You will take all of these three things: boot MGR, then WIMs, and also boot. Take these three things, three items: boot MGR, then WIMs, and boot. Take all of these three and go to flash memory like this, so you can paste all of these three things inside your flash memory. Okay, after finished, I'll consider it's already finished. Okay, I'll consider finished. Then you will go to boot ICE again, okay, to give the flash memory order to boot from. This is where is the flash memory. I think this one. Okay, 2 GB. So you will control this MBR. Then also you will choose also PBR, partition boot. You will make it boot MGR, so it will boot from USB, boot MGR. Then you will put install, make it okay, so installed successfully. This is to boot from flash memory. Now I change the boot partition. I make this flash memory now. I made this flash memory working as a boot file, because I'll copy all of these three items. Then I'll give the flash memory the property of boot from this program, boot ICE, from here. For boot partition, I boot MGR. I'll choose the flash memory or hard disk drive. I'll choose boot MGR, because the boot process will start from flash memory from boot MGR file. So I'll take copy from this boot MGR, and I'll copy this boot to flash memory like this. Okay, then also I'll choose the other one is WIMs and boot. These three items if you wanna boot flash memory. So how can you make this flash memory to boot from, to make it bootable? You can make your flash memory bootable from this boot ICE, so you can control MBR and partition PBR, partition boot record, and master boot record. Exactly like hard disk drive, you will identify master boot record and partition boot record, then to be able to boot from hard disk drive. You can revise this video carefully to know many times to understand very well how to apply all of this, what you learn from this video. Now we reach to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.